The Chinese entertainment industry was thrown into absolute chaos last night when rising star Xukai's routine livestream took an unexpected turn that nobody saw coming. What started as a casual evening broadcast to connect with fans quickly transformed into one of the most talked about moments in recent entertainment history, leaving viewers questioning everything they thought they knew about the relationship between two of China's most beloved young actors. The shocking moment occurred at exactly 9:47 p.m. Beijing time when Songyun, completely unannounced and seemingly out of nowhere, suddenly appeared in the background of Xukai's live stream. The actor's genuine surprise was so palpable that it immediately sparked a frenzy among the millions of viewers who witnessed this unprecedented moment unfold in real time. But was this really an accident? Or is there something much deeper happening behind closed doors that the public has been kept in the dark about? The internet erupted within minutes as screenshots and screen recordings began circulating across every major social media platform, with fans desperately trying to decode what this surprise appearance could possibly mean. The timing couldn't be more suspicious. Just days after both actors had publicly denied any romantic involvement during separate interviews, Songyun's unexpected presence during Xukai's most intimate fan interaction has raised eyebrows and ignited speculation that reaches far beyond a simple coincidence. The evening began innocuously enough, with Xukai settling into his usual spot for what he had promoted as a relaxing chat with my dear fans. The 27-year-old actor, known for his roles in popular dramas like Arsenal Military Academy and The Legends, appeared in casual attire, sitting comfortably in what appeared to be a minimally decorated room that fans had come to recognize as his regular streaming setup. Nothing about the initial setup suggested that viewers were about to witness what many are already calling the entertainment bombshell of the year. For the first 47 minutes of the broadcast, everything proceeded according to the expected formula that had made Xukai's live streams increasingly popular among his dedicated fanbase. He answered questions about his upcoming projects, shared amusing anecdotes from recent filming experiences, and engaged in the kind of warm, personal banter that had endeared him to millions of followers across various platforms. The actor seemed relaxed and genuinely happy to be connecting with his audience, displaying the natural charisma that had propelled him from relative obscurity to becoming one of the most sought-after young actors in the Chinese entertainment landscape. However, the atmosphere changed dramatically when eagle-eyed viewers began noticing subtle sounds coming from somewhere off-camera. Initially dismissed as background noise or technical issues, these audio anomalies would later prove to be the first hints of the surprising turn the evening was about to take. Xukai himself seemed initially unaware of these sounds, continuing his conversation with viewers while occasionally pausing with a slightly puzzled expression that, in retrospect, suggests he may have been hearing something that the audience couldn't yet clearly identify. The pivotal moment arrived when a door that had remained closed throughout the entire broadcast suddenly opened, revealing the unmistakable silhouette of Songyun. The 30-year-old actress, recognizable even in the dimmed lighting due to her distinctive profile and characteristic gestures, appeared to be completely unaware that she was walking into an active live stream. Her casual attire and relaxed demeanor suggested she believed she was entering a private space, making her subsequent reaction all the more authentic and compelling for the millions of viewers who were witnessing this unscripted moment. The genuine shock on Xukai's face was immediately apparent to anyone watching the stream. His eyes widened perceptibly, his mouth opened slightly in surprise, and for several seconds he appeared completely frozen, as if his brain was struggling to process the unexpected situation unfolding before him. This wasn't the practiced surprise of a planned publicity stunt, or the controlled reaction of a professional managing a scripted moment. This was raw, unfiltered shock from someone who clearly had not anticipated this turn of events. Songyun's reaction was equally telling and authentic. Upon realizing that she had walked into an active live stream, her face immediately flushed with what appeared to be genuine embarrassment. She quickly raised her hands to partially cover her face, a gesture that seemed more instinctive than calculated, while taking a step backward as if considering whether to retreat entirely from the frame. The interaction between the two actors in those crucial first moments contained a level of intimate familiarity that suggested a relationship dynamic far more complex than the just colleagues narrative that both had maintained in recent public statements. The live chat exploded instantaneously as viewers began flooding the stream with comments, questions, and theories about what they were witnessing. The comments section moved so quickly that individual messages became nearly impossible to read, creating a digital avalanche of speculation that ranged from innocent explanations to wild romantic theories. Screenshots began appearing on social media platforms within seconds, with fans racing to capture and share what many sensed might be a fleeting moment that could disappear as quickly as it had appeared. What happened next has become the subject of intense analysis and debate among entertainment industry observers and fans alike. Rather than immediately ending the stream or asking Songyun to leave, Xukai seemed to make a split-second decision that would fuel weeks of speculation. After the initial moment of shock, he gestured for her to join him in front of the camera, a move that struck many viewers as surprisingly comfortable given the supposedly unexpected nature of her appearance. Songyun's decision to comply with his gesture, despite her apparent initial embarrassment, has been interpreted by many as evidence of a level of comfort and familiarity between the two actors that contradicts their public insistence that they are merely professional colleagues. She settled into a position just slightly outside the main camera frame, creating an intimate conversational dynamic that felt notably different from the typical formal interactions viewers had previously witnessed between the two stars during official promotional events. The conversation that followed lasted approximately 12 minutes and has since been dissected by fans and entertainment analysts with the intensity typically reserved for diplomatic negotiations or criminal investigations. The dialogue itself remained relatively innocuous on the surface, with both actors maintaining professional boundaries in their verbal exchanges. However, body language experts and dedicated fans have identified numerous subtle interactions that they argue reveal a much deeper connection between the pair. The way Songyun unconsciously leaned towards Xukai during certain parts of their conversation, the comfortable silences that occurred between their exchanges, and the occasional shared glances that seem to communicate more than their spoken words have all been cited as evidence supporting theories about their relationship. Most intriguingly, several viewers noted moments when the two actors seemed to catch themselves before speaking, as if editing their natural responses to maintain some kind of agreed-upon public narrative. The technical aspects of Songyun's appearance have also generated significant discussion and suspicion among viewers. Many have questioned how she could have gained access to what was presumably Xukai's private residence or studio space without some level of prior arrangement. The timing of her entrance, coming at a natural lull in the conversation when Xukai had just finished answering a series of fan questions, has struck some observers as almost too perfect to be entirely coincidental. Furthermore, the quality of the audio and lighting during her unexpected appearance was notably good for someone who had supposedly wandered into frame by accident. These technical observations have led some skeptics to suggest that the entire incident may have been carefully orchestrated as a publicity stunt designed to generate exactly the kind of intense speculation and media attention that it has indeed created. However, supporters of the authenticity theory point to several elements that would be extremely difficult to fake convincingly. The micro-expressions of genuine surprise on both actors' faces, the natural flow of their unscripted interaction, and the overall spontaneous feel of the encounter all suggest that whatever relationship dynamics were at play, the timing of the incident was genuinely unexpected for both parties involved. The immediate aftermath of the live stream has been equally fascinating to observe. Within minutes of Songyun's departure from the frame, Xukai's demeanor shifted noticeably. He appeared somewhat distracted and less engaged with viewer questions, frequently glancing off-camera in the direction where she had exited. The remaining portion of the stream, which lasted another 18 minutes, felt markedly different in energy and focus, with the actors seeming to struggle to return to the casual, relaxed atmosphere that had characterized the earlier portion of the broadcast. The stream ended somewhat abruptly, with Xukai offering a brief goodbye that seemed hurried compared to his typically warm and extended farewells to fans. This truncated ending has been interpreted by many as evidence that the unexpected appearance had genuinely disrupted his planned broadcast schedule, lending additional credibility to the theory that the incident was not pre-planned.